Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zaf. Starting this year, I will teach your class, which is Year 5 Mutiara for English language. For our first class today, we will do some revision for English language Year 4. So for today, we'll be focusing on nationality and adverb of frequency. Without wasting our time, let's go. Before we proceed, did you know actually in this world there are 195 countries until today? A very big number, guys. Everyone, what is nationality? Nationality is the term that we use to call people of the country. In Malay, we call it as a kewarganegaraan. For an example, we live in Malaysia, so people will call us as a Malaysian. So let us go through a few countries in the world and their nationality. The first one is the UK or United Kingdom. The second one is the Mexico, and the third one is Brazil. So what is the nationality for United Kingdom? We call them as British. Okay, good. Second, what is the answer? Good, Mexican. The third one, Brazil. What we call their nationality? Brazilian. Okay, good. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, for the next one, the US, or we call it as a United States. The next one is Korea. The third one is Malaysia. I think everyone know this one. If you don't know this one, I think better you live in Africa, not here. You don't deserve to be a Malaysian. And the last one is China. So, US, what we call their nationality? American. Okay, good. Next, Korea, Korean. The next one, Malaysia, as I mentioned before, Malaysia will be Malaysian. And the last one, China, we call their nationality. The people nationality is the Chinese. Okay, good. Okay, the next one we will be focusing on the adverb of frequency. Anyone knows what is adverb of frequency? Actually, an adverb of frequency describes how often an action happens. In Malay, we call it as a kekerapan. So for this one, you will learn about 5 adverb. The first one is always. The second one is usually. Third, sometimes. Fourth, seldom. And the last one, never. So we will go through one by one. Always. Based on the percentage, always give 100%. That means you never miss to do that thing every day, every time. Let's take a look at the sentence. I always wake up at 6 o'clock. That means you never miss to wake up at 6 o'clock every day, every time. Okay, clear? Okay, next, usually. Based on the percentage, usually give 75%. Let's take a look at the sentence. I usually come home after work. That means maybe in 1 month, there are 20 days that after you work, you will go home. And another 10 days, maybe after work, you will go to shopping mall, maybe restaurant and so on. The next one, sometimes. Sometimes, based on percentage, give 55%. Let's take a look at the sentence. I sometimes play tennis on the weekend. That's mean maybe in 1 week, 3 days, I will play tennis on the weekend, and half of it, maybe I will just sleep at home. Next, seldom. Seldom give 25%. Based on the percentage, let's take a look at the sentence. I seldom go to the library. In another way to describe it, maybe in 1 week, Sunday and Monday only, I will go to the library, and for the next 5 days, I will go to the canteen, to the class, and so on. And the last one, never give 0% based on the percentage. Never means the things that you never do in your life. For an example, let's take a look at the sentence. I never listen to rock music. That means I will never listen to rock music, but I will listen to another genre of music, maybe pop rock, hip hop, and so on. Okay, clear everyone? Okay, everyone, before we dismiss our class, this is simple notes based on what we already learned today. So we will go through it quickly. Okay, the first one is about nationality. Please remember, people from UK, United Kingdom, we call them as a British. People from Mexico, we call them as Mexican. People from Brazil, we call them Brazilian. People from United States of America, we call them as American. People from Korea, we call them as Korean. People from Malaysia, for sure, we call them as a Malaysian. And the last one, people from China, we call them as Chinese. The next one is about adverb of frequency. Adverb of frequency, please remember always, that means this is the thing that you do every day, every time, you never miss it. The next one is usually. Most of the time you will do it. A few times only that you never do it. The next one is sometimes, half and half. Half of the time you will do it, and half of the another time you will never do it. Seldom, that means most of the time you will never do it. A few times only you will do it. And the last one, never, 0%. That means you will never do it. Okay, clear everyone? Okay, so I think that's all for our class today. So I will see you guys in the next class. So that's all from me. Everyone, take care of yourself. Follow the SOP. Kita jaga kita. Okay, bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.